Please take your seats. Graduates, alumni speakers, parents, friends, supporters, honorary fellows, distinguished guests and colleagues. Welcome to this very special and, if a little wet, occasion to mark the graduation of the Harper class of 2023. Many of you have had long journeys to be with us today, with some travelling from the Far East, other areas of the world, and the different domains of the United Kingdom to be part of this celebration. Today, just before we began our procession into the marquee, our musicians performed a piece of music which hasn't been played in more than 100 years. You're the first members of the university community to hear it since that time. Rediscovered in a wonderful scrapbook compiled by the college's first principal, H.F. Foulkes, a Harper College song was written in 1902, with music composed by the principal's wife and lyrics by R.E.C. Burder, a staff member at the time. The college song is titled Utile Dulce, still the university motto which is included in the coat of arms on every degree certificate you will receive today. A popular translation from Latin of Utile Dulce is reaping rewards through hard work. Now I know that people on this side know another Harper song, one that is often sung in the Welly or sometimes sung in the pubs in Newport, but I hope you'll understand I'm not going to ask you to sing it here today. As today is a celebration, you should feel free to clap, shout, cheer, and stamp to celebrate the achievements of your classmates, family member, student, or friend. So let's test out your enthusiasm and blow away the clouds and increase your volume by thanking the excellent musicians of Senate Brass who kept us entertained whilst we were waiting for the ceremony to begin, and who will play for us again towards the end of the ceremony. Let's give them a round of applause. So, note, I didn't hear any whooping or cheering or shouting, so when we actually get to giving the degrees away, then please make sure you increase the volume. Graduation ceremonies are very special moments in the life of a university community. We gather together to acknowledge, reflect on, and celebrate the individual achievement of every single one of our graduating students. The certificate you will collect today is a mark of academic achievement and excellence from one of the world's leading specialist universities. A degree and qualification from Harper Adams University is understandably highly valued. It is intended to be challenging, practically and intellectually. You will have had highs and lows, and I know there will have been occasions where self-doubt might have got the better of you. You may have questioned your choice of course, or even whether this was the right university for you. Yet, you stayed the course. You are here today because you showed determination and dedication. You overcame any barriers standing in your way, and I hardly need to remind you of the disruption you felt and experienced through the global pandemic. You demonstrated that you are more than worthy to join our global community of Harper graduates. Before we go any further, I would like to offer my personal congratulations to every one of today's graduates and say how proud I am of your exceptional achievements. Today marks a new beginning. On graduating, you will be joining a community of over 25,000 alumni of Harper Adams, and like them, I hope you will get involved in our alumni activities, including joining the Harper Club, and continue to stay connected to the university, and also to support future generation of students. I look forward to seeing you at alumni events and reunions, seminars, and other things that we will hold. And when you're ready to refresh or extend your education and skills, I hope you will look to Harper Adams as a place to do just that. And do remember that if you do that, every alumni gets a discount on further courses. We've tried to give a flavour of just some of the university's work and our ongoing connection with our alumni in the graduation brochure. I hope you will take this away to digest at your leisure, but also to keep it as a souvenir of this special day. It includes a specific message from our Chancellor, Her Royal Highness, the Princess Royal. Now, it's lovely to see so many parents, guardians, family members, and friends with us today. You played a critical part in supporting our students during their time at Harper, emotionally, practically, and of course, financially. You've been an amazing support, and this ceremony is also an occasion to recognise the contribution that you have made to the success of each of our graduates. And for that, we are truly grateful. Now, I know you'll be feeling a mix of emotions, pride, joy, perhaps a bit tearful, or even a little nervous that your son, daughter, or family member might trip in their new shoes as they strive to balance their mortarboard and walk across the stage to collect their scroll. A Harper degree ceremony is a formal occasion, but it certainly shouldn't be stuffy, so make sure you enjoy it and make sure you relax. I believe that the last 12 months has marked a further turning point in the university's history, and it would be remiss of me if I didn't highlight just one or two of our recent successes. In just the last month, we were named Specialist University of the Year 2024 by the Sunday Times and the Times. We were ranked the top modern university in the UK in the Daily Mail University Guide, and we were placed within the top 5 UK universities for delivering courses that prepare their students for future careers in the latest National Student Survey. Earlier in the year, at the What Uni Student Choice Awards, we took the top spot in the Career Prospects category for the 7th year in a row. And before Christmas, in the Knowledge Exchange framework, we retained our position within the top 10% of science and technology universities working with business and holding research partnerships. And then we became officially recognised as a world-leading specialist English institution by the Office for Students, one of only 16 institutions to be granted this status, and the only one within our specialism. These are significant achievements, not least because nearly all of them are based either on the views and responses of our students or on their achievements. They also reflect the tireless and energetic commitment of our academic, technical, and professional services employees. So as such, I believe that they are the very best measures of how well we are doing as a university, and I hope they reflect the authentic university experience of those graduating today. Often Vice-Chancellors will use their welcome speech at graduation to read out every prize and award that has been gained by their students. You might be relieved to hear that I'm going to resist the temptation, but let me highlight just a few. Thomas Saunders, who won the Central Association Agricultural Valuers Undergraduate Prize, the Harper Adams Land and Property Management Prize, the Irish Bowl Award, and the Sevilla Safre Champness Prize. Kate Oates, who won the Harper Adams Land and Property Management Prize, the Mitchell Moores Prize for Undergraduates, and the Sevilla Safre Champness Prize. William Miles, who won the Society of Biology Top Student Award and the South Devon Perpetual Cup. And Martha Racy, who won the Texel Sheep Society Educational Award and the Worshipful Company of Farmers Prize. Now, I know you'll be looking forward to a celebratory drink or two after the ceremony, but I would like to congratulate all of our award and prize winners, especially those joining us today, who received a final year or postgraduate prize, and to thank all of our sponsors and sponsors of prizes for their generous and inspirational support. One of the most confronting things that can happen is when a student dies during their studies or in the time when they become an early member of our alumni community. And whilst there is no individual loss to acknowledge today, I know that students who are graduating today will have experienced the loss of someone in this cohort and in this community. Their sad loss is felt by everyone in our community, especially their fellow students, those who taught them and supported them, and of course, their families. I would like to pay special respect to the memory of all students who are no longer with us at the university and recognise the contribution they made during their time at Harper Adams, which continues to live on in our memories. We have recently finished building and growing a peace garden on campus, not far from the main university building, to be a place of reflection, helping us to connect everyone we have lost to the lands on which we study, work, and grow. We will open this formally in the spring, but it is available to visit now. During your time at Harper, many of you contributed to the development of the university's new strategic plan, which we call Together We Will Make the Difference. Our new strategic plan continues the very best traditions of Harper Adams as a relevant and applied institute of both education and research, and it builds on the hard work of those who went before us and those who are here now. The success of the 2030 strategy, and indeed the whole university for that matter, is in the hands of everyone sitting before me. What you do next in your careers, further studies and lives, will contribute to how this university is regarded by industry, by communities, and by society. So we will follow you with interest, but we hope to support you along the way. Now, you don't need me to tell you that we are living through challenging times. Think about the last few weeks alone. Continuing war in Ukraine, earthquake in Morocco, floods in Libya, and forest fires in the US, Canada, and some parts of Europe. I could list so much more. All and often described as 1-in-100-year events, coming at humanity and the planet with a frequency and severity that is increasingly difficult to navigate. I returned from Australia in 2021 to take up this position, and despite the pausing effect of the pandemic, our memories were still scorched by the images of bushfires in the summer of 2019. Many countries in the Southern Hemisphere, including Australia, are holding their breath at the apparent formation of El Niño, experiencing temperatures in the early spring already that are often reserved for the heights of summer. We are witnessing the displacing of populations through climate impacts, war, and through desperation. All of these combine together to create conditions where the ability to manage land and national resources to deliver necessary food security and to limit negative climate impacts is simply getting harder and harder. So my tone in that last section may present me as a pessimist, but I can reassure you that I'm not. I'm actually an optimist to my core. In the face of such global challenges, how can that be? Quite simply, because of you, those who are graduating and those with whom I work. Your commitment and determination to make the difference fills me both with optimism but also with pride. The world needs Harper Adams and its graduates more than ever before. I know I can rely on each of you to step up in your own way in response to world events now and in the future, and do what you can to make other lives better. Now, after the ceremony, you might find yourself, if the rain stops, being photographed next to the Harper Wellies or a rather large yellow plus sign in the graduation village. We also know what the Harper Wellies stands for, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the yellow plus. The yellow plus represents the impact I know that each of you will make during your careers and highlights the university's role as an impact-driven institution. This university is nothing if it does not focus on collaboration and making a difference to people's lives. The plus symbolizes how we pull those things together. We are not a can-do university. We go much further than that. We were founded as a will-do agricultural college, became a will-do university college, and we are now a will-do university. Thanks to the vision and generosity of Thomas Harper Adams and his trustees, we were created in 1901 to provide young people with new skills to support the farming and food sector, and that is still pretty much our remit today. I believe that we are the most authentically impact-driven university in the UK, and that is something that we should shout about. As the graduating class of 2023, you now take on the mantle of our founder's vision, and by continuing to engage with the university and your employers and those in your community, I know that together we will make the difference. So I encourage you all to become pioneers within your chosen professions. Take a step up, lead, show, demonstrate, and in return, Harper Adams will stand by your side throughout your career. Let the pride we have in you today be a source of strength and comfort as you move forward. And importantly, you should never, ever feel alone. Stepping out from this close-knit community can be daunting and might feel lonely. If that is ever the case for you, please reach out to your university. We will always be your university. And if you're feeling lonely, or if you're feeling low, let us break the silence for you. So, returning to where I started, I mentioned the music that we heard from the college song of 1902. Admittedly, I can say this in all honesty, not every word of the song might be viewed as politically correct through the lens of 2023. But much of the song is surprisingly foresighted, and I believe that its spirit still resonates more than 1 century on. So to finish, I'd like to share the final section with you from Utile Dulce, and you'll be pleased to know I will not sing it. So as we work and play together, may we always hold in view the motto, Utile Dulce, and the colours, gold and blue. Then as the days roll onwards, and that which was new grows old, those colours shall bind us together, those colours of blue and gold. And with that gold untarnished, and that blue without a stain, floreat Harper Adams, and win for yourself a name. It is now your turn to win for yourself a name, and I assure you that at every stage, we will be filled with pride as you do. So congratulations to each and every one of you, and best of luck in everything you do next. And I am delighted to declare this graduation award ceremony open.
So it gives me great pleasure to announce the awards for the Foundation Science in Agriculture. Sam Botham. Tom Evans. Gabe Hickling. Greg Johnston. Robert Lewis. Rachel Lynch. Ellie McManus. Will Miles. Will has also been awarded the South Devon Perpetual Cup. Jack O'Neill. Sash Thomas. Harry Troop. Izzy Tuckwell. Jack West. And Jennifer Wood. Foundation Science degree in Agriculture with Mechanisation, Henry Drake. And Chris Hinsby.
It's water, I promise. Good afternoon. It gives me great pleasure to announce the Bachelor of Science Awards for Agriculture, Bachelor of Science with Honours in Agriculture with First Class Mary Brooks. And with First Class Martha Racy. And Martha is also awarded the Texel Sheep Association Award and the Worshipful Company of Farmers Prize. Well done. Katie Bailey. Kian Baker. Chris Balfour. Hannah Bratton. Barley Calcutt. Mr. and Mrs. Calcutt, credit to you for that name. Lawrence Castle. Tom Clough. Harry Corbett. Matthew Corney. Tim Davidson. Harry Davis. And Harry is shortlisted for the Farmers Weekly Ag Student of the Year Award to be announced in October. Toby Dingle. Aaron Evans. Molly Evans. Stephen Evans. And Stephen is shortlisted for Farmers Guardian and Northern Irish Ag Student of the Year Award to be announced shortly. Well done. Caddy Farrington. Ed Heyman. Henry Holmes. Fraser Humphrey. Sean Jones. Ethan Jones. Emma Knight. Ed Lanning. Molly Leach. Kane Clow. Keep on trucking, Kane. Charlie Mann. Hannah McLaughlin. Jay Nevin. Owen Price. Jasmine Revitt. Hannah Richardson. Jess Riley. Nick Roberts. Ed Seeley. Rebecca Sharman. Emily Suter. Bethany Thorne. Dan Tucker. Lewis Turnbull. Tom Wilson. Katie Wood. Tom Woolcock. Tia Johnson. And Amy Minshull. Bachelor of Science with honours in Agriculture with Animal Science with first class honours, Beth Allen. With first class honours, Will Owen. With first class honours, Beth Blackman. With first class honours, Ellie Dunn. With first class honours, Emma Field. With first class honours, Robert Morley. With first class honours, Kerry Patterson. And Kerry also receives the Society of Biology Top Student Award and the Poultry Industry Education Trust Award. Well done, Kerry. And with first class honours, Neve Williams. And Neve also receives the Romenko Beef and Sheep Award. Holly Andrews. Libby Barrett. Rebecca Bennett. Maria Gormley. Amy Gouldthorpe. Tabitha Green. Lucy Griffiths. Tom Halliday. Isabella Hebben. Catherine Howells. Yuri Hughes. Robin Hutchinson. Archie Johnson. Alec Jones. Charlie Kinsey. Marley Lamerton. Catriona Marshall. Zara McAllister. Jessica McCulloch. Megan Morrow. Beth Oxley. Ellie Saxby. Zoe Smith. Isla Suter. And Isla is nominated, shortlisted for both Farmers Weekly and Farmers Guardian Agriculture Student of the Year awards. Isla, if you don't win one of them, don't expect me to be happy. No pressure. Tanisha Trow. Sophie Waller. Ben White. Reese Jones. And Bethan Keener. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Agriculture with Crop Management with First Class Honours, Henry Blenkin. With First Class Honours, Lily Butters. And Lily also receives the Sepetra Grain Award. Well done, Lily. With First Class Honours, Libby Richards. And with First Class Honours, David Thompson. And David also receives the British Society for Soil Science Award. Well done. Chris Armitage. James Borrell. Jennifer Chennels. Georgina Davis. Angus Filson. Isaac Fox. Alex Hatton. Charlotte Lane. Jack Lane. James Melton. Oliver Needham. John Simister. And Tim Webster. And with First Class Honours, Harry Reid. Arthur Jones. Tom Kerrigan, and Douglas Pope. Bachelor of Science with honours in Agriculture with Farm Business Management, with first-class honours, Anna Frick. And with first-class honours, Rebecca Sloan. And with first-class honours, Rebecca Smith. Rebecca also won RABDF Dairy Student of the Year. Well done. Ed Albone. Tom Atkinson. Ellie Cowling. Colling, apologies. Rachel Cornthwaite. Tim Cottrell. Harry Fletcher. Harry Gavin Major. Ed Hudson. Hugh Hughes. Joe Kinnear. James Lang. Grace Leyburn. Ellie Marler. Luke Murray. Ellis Parry. Tim Jones. Pippa Beotrovitz. Alice Robbins. Ed Salisbury. And Thomas Spencer. Bachelor of Science in Agriculture with Farm Business Management, Hunter Parsons. And Grace Sawford. Bachelor of Science with honours in Agriculture with Mechanisation, Stefan Lewis. And Ashley Middleton. Very well done to all of you on your awards. You've made me happy. Not an easy thing to do. Good luck with your future careers. That concludes the awards for agriculture. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is a genuine privilege to be able to announce the awards for our land and property management degrees here this afternoon. We're particularly pleased to include within our graduates this afternoon our first cohort of degree-level apprentices. For the award of Diploma of Higher Education in Rural Enterprise and Land Management, Harry Gray. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Rural Enterprise and Land Management with First Class Honours, Lucy Brooke. With First Class Honours, Georgia Campbell. With First Class Honours, Eloise Davis. With First Class Honours, William Griffiths. William is also the recipient of the MFG Solicitors Prize. With First Class Honours, Ella Mounsey. With First Class Honours, Kate Oakes. Kate is also the recipient of the Harper Adams Land and Property Management Prize, the Mitchell Moores Prize, and the Savile Stafford Champness Prize. With First Class Honours, Georgia Pickering. With First Class Honours, Anna Round. With First Class Honours, Thomas Saunders. Thomas is also the recipient of the Central Association of Agricultural Valuers Prize, the Harper Adams Land and Property Management Prize, the Irish Bowl, and the Savile Stafford Champness Tax Planning Prize. Well done, Thomas. With First Class Honours, Daniel Squirrel. With First Class Honours, Idris Williams. Tia Bolter. Jack Bolton. James Bramley. Ed Broad. Eleanor Clegg. Jemima Cook. Katie Cross. Hannah Eaton. Sam Gerling. Jack Green. Emma May Quilt. Sarah Hanrahan. Charlotte Heath. Matilda Heron. Matilda is also the recipient of the Gethin Webb Award. Well done, Matilda. Millie Hines. Olivia Hodson. Lauren James. Josh Johnson. Emma Jones. Hamish Leeds. Philippa Loxton. Imogen Martin. Emma Mayers. Finn McKindo-Jenkins. Megan Metcalf. Marnie Rose. Charles Page. Louis Parkin. Amelia Pearson. Eleanor Phillips. Isabel Proctor. Archie Reed. Rowan Reams Thomas. Brendan Reedy. Molly Richardson. Joe Robinson. Nick Robinson. Zoe Sargent. Salome Shattuck. Anna Shaw. Adlise Thomas Jones. Jack Thurley. Daisy Tilley. Abby Walker. Michael Walton. Thomas Watson. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Rural Property Management and with First Class Honours, Stuart Rowlands. Stuart is also the recipient of the Till Hill Forestry Award. Angus Herndon. Declan Hunter-Blair. Declan is also the recipient of the Tom Hazley Award. Sam Murray Usher. Isabel Reed. John Strickland. Lydia Webster. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Real Estate with First Class Honours, Eleanor Godber. With First Class Honours, Bethany Hill. With First Class Honours, Ellen Williamson. Serena Cox. Charles Edwardson. Harvey Fry. Sebastian Simons. Oliver Trumper. Harry Way. So that concludes the awards for our land and property management degrees this afternoon. May I leave our graduates with the message that success is not final, failure is not fatal, but it's the courage to continue that matters. Good luck and congratulations to you all. Thank you.
Good afternoon. It gives me great pleasure to announce the awards for the engineering degrees. Bachelor of Engineering in Agricultural Engineering, Aled Beach. Bachelor of Engineering Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Agricultural Engineering with First Class, Brennan Hughes. And Brennan was also awarded the New Holland Trophy earlier today. Also with First Class, James Rogers. With First Class, Robert Steele. Maxwell Hewitt. George Hood. Thomas Hughes. Thomas Hutchinson. Ashley Johnson. Jamie Lester. Matthew McRae. Hamish Rendell. Jack Riddick. Ross Smith. And Ross is also the recipient of the OBE Agri Award. Nicholas Stein. Christopher Todd. And Chris was also awarded the OBE Agri Award earlier today. Joe Treadgold. Scott Woolley. Then Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Automotive Engineering Off-Highway with First Class, Matthew Dempsey. Also with First Class, Max Finch. And Max is also the recipient of the John Deere Trophy. Ryan Longman. Alexander Lowe. Oliver Moxham. Charles Nelson. Kane Williams. Jack Windus. And now our first graduating cohort for Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Food Engineering Degree Apprenticeship, Anthony Beaumont. And Rebecca Pugh. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Mechanical Engineering with First Class, William Galbraith. Also with First Class, William Pickard. And with First Class, Long Yu Sun. Benjamin Acton. William Bagley. Thomas Brinkley. Ryan Flanagan. Ross Higgs. James Johnson. Samuel Nito. Archie Perry. Annabelle Texas. Master of Engineering in Agricultural Engineering with distinction, Connor Berent. And Connor is also awarded the class prize along with the Nick Bird Award. Also with distinction, Rachel Brown. Master of Engineering in Automotive Engineering Off-Highway with distinction, Joseph Bogue. With distinction, William Marley. And also with distinction, Matthew Torrick. William Evans. Mitchell Porter-Keel. Master of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering with distinction, Finley Jones. Ross Dillon. Dylan Hall. Jack Yeomans. Very well done to you all. That concludes the awards for engineering.
It gives me great pleasure to announce the Taught Postgraduate Awards. We will be beginning with the Postgraduate Certificate in Teaching and Supporting Learning in Higher Education. Whilst all of our awards are special and an achievement for graduates can be justly proud, this award has particular significance all of its own. This is because it is awarded to the staff who educate and guide our students, and also highlights both their and the university's commitment to continual professional development and lifelong learning. Although the graduates will not come on stage, we do, however, wish to acknowledge and recognise their achievements, and I will now read out their names. And as such, the postgraduate certificates are awarded to Andrew Beecham, Annabelle Beaver, Gemma Charlton, James Croxford, Sarah Freudenlund, Holly Gallagher, Katie Howell, Hannah Higgins, Anna Llewellyn Smith, Kai Ma, James McGogan, Mohammed Mirza, Nikki Naylor, Ichua Omokhomikon, Joseph Roberts, Simon Seagar, Cressida Smith, and Claire Toogood. It gives me equally great pleasure to announce a postgraduate certificate in plant health and biosecurity to Rebecca Sanderson. And to Donna Sims-Orman. The Master of Science in Agricultural Science and Production Systems to Quadro Burl. To Faith Mohammed. And to Yetendi Odeli. The Master of Science in Agroecology with distinction to Abigail Cook. Also at distinction to Louise Erskine. Also at distinction to Charlotte Keeley. And also at distinction to Emily Payne. And to Gazy Gilman. To Jennifer Hoyle. To Shona Russell. And to Dennis Ryan. The Master of Science in Entomology with distinction to Sally Burgess. Also at distinction to Amy Farrow. Also at distinction to Darren Nansen. And to Jessica Duffy. Jane Grimster. Jason McDermott. And to Lydia Porter. The Master of Science in Integrated Pest, Weed and Disease Management goes to Mumuni El-Haji Musawala. The Professional Master's Degree in Rural Estate and Land Management to Philippa Atkinson. To Charlotte Brooke. To Charles Cook. To Robert Duggan. To Fionn Evans. To Susan Griffith. To Georgina Lawson. To Robert Maitland Biddulph. To Rebecca Newton. To Andrew Spicer. To Eleanor Willett. Thanks, Eleanor. And also to Marid Williams, who also receives the Central Association of Agricultural Valuers Postgraduate Prize. And next, we have the Master of Research in Agricultural Education with distinction to Liz Tree. And the Master of Research in Agroecology and also the British Society for Soil Science Postgraduate Prize to Winfred Athembo. Many congratulations to everybody. Thank you.
It gives me great pleasure to announce the award of Doctor of Philosophy by publication for the thesis entitled Strategies to Increase the Utilisation of Grazed Forages by Dairy Cattle to Norton Elliott Atkins.
It gives me great honour to announce the title of Doctor of Philosophy to Ethne Brown for her thesis entitled Towards the Characterisation of the Raspberry Root Rot Complex. That concludes the awards for postgraduate research.
As Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I am honoured to add my congratulations to all our amazing postgraduate research students and thank them, their supervisors, our team of incredible technical staff who support our facilities, and the Research Office for their amazing achievements. With our undergraduate employability so high, at 99.2%, may I add, it can be hard to grow our own postgraduate community from you amazing undergraduates. I have therefore decided to read you a poem to inspire you to think about a future in research, so at least a handful of you come back to us. I have modified this poem from a poem by Simon de Negri, which I found online. If we work together, we can do it better, this thing called research, this endeavour. So here I am, neither subject nor guinea pig, seeking more letters after my name. But I know a thing or two about what it's like, about what it's really like. And all I ask is that you let me ask why, when, who, and what for. I'll work with you on a cure. For when dusk does night betray, I want to be able to say, I made a difference for me, for you, for us, this thing called research. I now have the great honour of introducing our alumni speaker. Dr. Liam Crowley graduated with an MSc in entomology with distinction from Harper Adams University in 2016. For his dissertation, he looked at the effect of agri-environment scheme interventions on solitary bee foraging. He then went on to complete his PhD at the University of Birmingham. Should have come to us, Liam. For this, he investigated the impact on elevated carbon dioxide on insect communities in a temperate woodland. The title of his thesis was, Are Insects Key Drivers of Change in Woodland Systems Under Climate Change? Liam, you're there. I very much look forward to your talk. Thank you.
Good afternoon. First of all, I'd just like to say what a pleasure and a privilege it is to be with you here today, celebrating your achievement. You should all be immensely proud of what you have accomplished, especially over recent times, which have been so difficult for so many of us. But graduations are not just about looking backwards, they're also about looking forwards. This milestone marks the start of your next journey, whatever direction that may take. My own journey since studying here has been shaped by the experiences I had and the skills that I developed whilst I was here, just as I'm sure your own journeys will be. Now, you could say that I studied here in 2015, but instead, I'd like to say that I joined the Harper family in 2015, because that's what it's like. This unique institution is a little bit like the Hotel California. You can check out, but you will never truly leave, because wherever you go, you will always be part of the wider Harper community. After I completed my master's in entomology, I went on to do a PhD at the University of Birmingham. For this, I studied the effect of climate change on woodland ecology, specifically the impact of elevated carbon dioxide on insects and how this fed back to affect the entire forest. This was based at the Bifor Face facility at Mill Haft, which is actually only about 6 miles that way. Being so close to Harper was a fantastic opportunity to continue working with the university, and we hosted several project students who were able to contribute to this important research and even co-author scientific publications. Following on from this, I then had the opportunity to join the Department of Biology at the University of Oxford, working on the Darwin Tree of Life project. This ambitious project aims to sequence the full genome of every single species of animal, plant, and fungi in Britain and Ireland. In my role, I am responsible for developing and delivering an effective sampling strategy to obtain and preserve high-quality DNA from thousands of species. This exciting project is a large collaboration between several institutions, including museums, universities, and research organizations, and really highlights the necessity and advantages of using cutting-edge molecular research side by side with traditional taxonomy and natural history. There is unfortunately a paucity of people in the UK with knowledge in these areas, which for me highlights how valuable and forward-thinking institutions like Harper are, by training future generations of people with applied and specialized skill sets. Now, anyone who knows me knows that I will never pass up the opportunity to use an entomological analogy, so if you'll kindly humor me, I'd like to finish with this one. I think of a Harper degree a bit like the life cycle of the globe skimmer dragonfly. Bear with me. These incredible insects perform one of the most amazing feats of nature. They have the longest migration of any individual insect, with individuals traveling over 6,000 kilometers across the Indian Ocean. Now, they aren't able to suddenly achieve this one day. Their story starts from humble beginnings, where as juveniles, the nymphs develop in small pools of water, out of sight, stuck in the same little pool that their egg was laid in. But then, with dedication, hard work, and perseverance, they grow, and eventually they're able to pull themselves up out of the water, before shedding their larval skin and graduating. As their wings expand and spread out in the sun, they look resplendent, much like you in your gowns today. But as with new alumni, this is just the beginning. Spreading their newfound wings, they fly off out into the world. Of course, a single dragonfly couldn't hope to traverse an entire ocean without a little help. Much like the support of Harper the community, almost unseen, the monsoon wings begin to blow, gently lifting and carrying them on, supporting them to achieve their ultimate success. So that just leaves me to once again congratulate each and every one of you and wish you all the best in everything you go on to do. If you display the same level of dedication, hard work, and perseverance as you did to get here, then I'm sure you too will fly far. Thank you.
Thank you, Liam. That was really inspiring. As Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I speak on behalf of the whole community at Harper Adams of teaching, support, technical and professional services staff. Graduates, many congratulations on the qualification you have earned, which we celebrate with you today, and the weather's looking pretty good. Your journey to this moment has been filled with countless challenges and some late nights. The path you forged at Harper Adams has uniquely equipped you for success in the world beyond. As a result of our mix of high-quality applied teaching, award-winning academic and support services, and the invaluable contribution of our network of employers, a number of whom are with us today. It has been our privilege to support you. As you start on this next exciting chapter in your life, remember that you are not alone. As Liam said, you're part of a family of past Harper Adams graduates who have succeeded in many different fields. They prove that your education here can turn you into the leaders, innovators, and people who can make a positive change in the world. One such inspirational leader is Jess, our Student Union President, during your last year at Harper with us. Jess, can I ask you to come and give the vote of thanks?
Vice-Chancellor, lecturers, families, friends, and most importantly, graduates, it is an honour to stand here today and give this graduation vote of thanks. Now, 2019 could be remembered as the year where Boris Johnson compared himself to the Hulk, but for us, we will remember it as the year where many of you started your Harper journey. Today, we mark the end of this hopefully unforgettable journey. The people you have met, the memories and knowledge you have gained, and the invaluable friendships that will last you a lifetime. It also marks the start of a new era, where we can use the knowledge we have gained over the last few years to shape, change, and develop a future that we want to be in. With that said, I would like to propose a number of thanks. Firstly, to our speaker, Liam Crowley, for giving us a glimpse of what life after Harper can be like, if that is such a thing. Secondly, to the Vice-Chancellor and Board of Governors for ensuring that the university not only upholds the high standards, but continues to develop alongside ourselves. Thirdly, to the lecturers and support staff who have shared their knowledge and their experiences, which has gotten us all to where we are today. Fourthly, to the SU, for the many nights that we have enjoyed within their venue, with our friends and the club and societies where we have made these friendships. They have provided one last night for us all, and you're all very welcome to attend. Parents as well. Finally, the most important thanks to our families, parents, guardians, and friends for the encouragement, the endless support, the love, and the shoulders to cry, which has given us the ability to be where we are today. Could my fellow graduates please stand and applaud to show your appreciation? Thank you. Now, with the first ceremony, I didn't tell them all to sit down, so they all stood standing. You may all sit. I'd like to also take the time to mention those who could not be with us here today. May we remember them, honour them, and make them proud. I'd like to end with a quote taken from the Harper Adams yearbook from 1999. It was their final year review song. I'm thinking of the days, I won't forget a single day, believe me. We love this place. It's been 4 years, 4 full long years. And by now we're gone. You're with us every single day, believe me. Thank you, graduating class of 2023, and good luck.
Jess, thank you very much for that vote of thanks to everybody. As Chair of the Board of Governors, on behalf of all of our governors, I'd like to echo all of those thanks too. And Liam, what a great speech. I loved your simile of the dragonfly, its metamorphosis into something that's splendid and iridescent and spreading its wings. Like, as you said, all of you out here today. if I may just say, I'm really proud of the way you all look, individually and corporately. You're a real credit to the university. Fantastic. And as I draw proceedings to a close, I'd just like to add mine and our governor's thanks and congratulations to all you graduates for all you've achieved and the awards you've received. It's been a long and hard journey for you, but I do very sincerely hope that along the way you thoroughly enjoyed the whole Harper experience. The contacts that you will have made here, the life skills that you've learnt, and perhaps above all, the friendships that you've made. And I really do hope that those friendships endure and grow as you progress your careers and beyond. The world is your oyster. And as Ken said in his opening speech, never has the world needed the skills and experiences all interconnected, which is one of the great things about Harper, joining up the dots, those interconnected skills to solve the challenges that the globe now faces. What a task for you as you look forward to your careers, and what an opportunity. And as you stand on the brink of the next stage of your lives, of course it's right to be looking back and celebrating the last 4 years, but also it's right to be looking forward with regard to your chosen careers. And if I may, and these are my entirely personal observations, not Harper policy, but they are based on a career that has touched all of the disciplines that have been, we've celebrated today. I just observe 3 things. The first of all is whatever you choose to do something that you really, really enjoy, that your heart and your gut tells you it's what you want to do. Because if you enjoy what you're doing for a lifetime, you'll do it really well, and it will give you immense satisfaction, and that will enable you to make the difference that I'm sure that you want to make. Secondly, everything in life is achieved through relationships with other people, whatever your technical discipline. And those other people may be your colleagues, your employer, your employees, your clients, your family, your friends. The skills in managing those relationships, in talking and in communicating, and perhaps above all in listening, as we're all faced with ever more complex challenges, will stand you in enormously good stead if you can continually work at developing those skills. And I do hope that Harper has provided a solid foundation for you based on the eclectic, broad, diverse nature of the population I see in front of me, the different skills you have, your different backgrounds, and your diversity. And finally, and I absolutely confess this is a very personal thought that I have, but in all my career, however big your thinking might be, however much you want to change the world, if you don't get detail right, it won't work. So, focus on attention to detail, and the rest will fall into place. Finally, I would just like to add my thanks, heartfelt thanks, and on behalf of the Board of Governors to Ken, for all he's done over the last couple of years, for the strategy that's now been developed, to all the staff here, to the Students' Union, for all they've done to support you throughout the last 4 years in your studies and your time and experience. And I'd like to thank our governors who bring entirely on a voluntary basis both time and a wide range of practical expertise and experience. And we all do this for 2 fundamental reasons. First of all, we believe passionately in Harper's purpose. And secondly, we are so strong in our belief that as you go out into the world, whatever your chosen careers, you're now equipped to actually make a difference. So, I'm the only thing that stands between you and food. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to be upstanding for the national anthem. After the national anthem, could you please all wait, remaining standing while the academic procession departs, and then when you depart out of the marquee, could you please make your way across relatively speedily to the graduation village to avoid a bottleneck outside here. And my very final comment is, please, please do enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Have fun. Let us be upstanding for the national anthem, and do please feel free to join in and sing if you wish.